I mean, people choose to do mediocre anything because they can earn a living from it. I think the real danger is that, yeah, you know, there's a lot of actors right now don't know a lot about acting, but can tell a story, right? And if the story is somewhat mediocre, and you got to remember, a basic element of a story is a beginning, middle, and end. Now, our understanding of story is very different than the majority of the world's opinion on story, right? So most people think, well, the story is light, so I'm going to bring light to it. This story is this.
Yeah, I mean, look, I can see how someone would choose to get lazy once they're working and just take the paycheck because they don't see anybody else doing anything. So they're not really motivated, or they're not spurred into a competition, really, to be a better actor because of all the crap that they see around them. But when you're not working, why would you choose like a mediocre audition? Why would you choose to
you
play
wouldn't,
middle of the road?
Yeah, you wouldn't necessarily think it's a mediocre audition because you're thinking you're doing what you feel is necessary to book the job. What people don't have, if they don't have a standard or a bar, is a way to evaluate what their audition was. So a lot of people confuse mediocrity for doing something really well. You know, they're sitting there going, well, look, I did this element of the story. I knew my lines, and which is a big part of, a big part of auditioning for them is I knew all my lines. I said what I needed to say with inflection and with purpose, and therefore I did the best job I could. They wouldn't evaluate it as mediocre. They would look at it as I did what was on the page. I did what was asked of me. And it's a big distinction between, no, I went for a character in this audition. I went for the story in this audition, as opposed to, no, I went for the page.